My name is Aron Ralston. I'm an adventurer, a climber, an engineer, but most importantly, I'm a survivor. My story is one of extraordinary resilience, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome even the most dire circumstances. It's a story about confronting your deepest fears and finding the strength to choose life, even when it demands the ultimate sacrifice. In April 2003, I embarked on a solo canyoneering trip in Utah's Blue John Canyon. An experienced climber and outdoorsman, I felt at home in the wilderness. Little did I know that this adventure would push me to the very edge of human endurance, forcing me to confront my mortality in the most terrifying way imaginable. My story is not just about survival, it's about the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. It's about staring death in the face and emerging stronger, forever changed by the encounter. It's about the realization that our limits are often self-imposed, and that within each of us lies a wellspring of courage waiting to be tapped. The desert Southwest called to me with its stark beauty and challenging terrain. Blue John Canyon, with its sculpted sandstone walls and hidden slot canyons, promised a thrilling adventure. I set off alone, eager to lose myself in the solitude of the wilderness. The early hours of my descent were exhilarating. I rappelled down narrow gorges, the sunlight filtering through the canyon walls. The air was crisp and cool, carrying the scent of sagebrush and damp earth. I felt alive, connected to the raw power of the natural world. The initial shock gave way to a chilling realization. I was at the mercy of this unforgiving landscape. The pain in my arm was excruciating, a constant reminder of my predicament. Fear gnawed at the edges of my mind, threatening to consume me. Days turned into nights. The silence of the canyon was broken only by the sound of the wind whistling through the narrow chasm above. I rationed my meager supplies of food and water, each sip a precious commodity. Hope flickered like a candle in the wind, threatened by the despair that loomed ever closer. I tried everything to escape. I chipped away at the boulder with my multi-tool, desperate to find a weakness in its seemingly impenetrable surface. I rigged ropes and pulleys, hoping to leverage my body weight against the rock, but the boulder held firm, an immovable object against my unyielding will. 5 days. 5 agonizing days trapped in that stone prison. Delirium set in, fueled by dehydration and hunger. Hallucinations danced at the edge of my vision, offering false promises of escape. I recorded video messages for my loved ones, pouring out my fears and regrets, clinging to the hope that someone, someday, might hear my story. But even in my darkest hour, a flicker of determination refused to be extinguished. I realized that I had a choice, to surrender to despair or to fight for my life. I thought of my family, my friends, the life I had yet to live, and in that moment, I found the strength to keep going. I began to ration my remaining water even more carefully, knowing that every drop could mean the difference between life and death. I focused on small victories, a successful shift in position, a few more inches of clearance for my trapped arm, and slowly, painstakingly, I began to see a glimmer of hope. On the 6th day, a horrifying realization washed over me. I would have to amputate my own arm to survive. The thought sent a shiver down my spine, a mixture of terror and morbid fascination. I had no choice. It was either my arm or my life. Using my dull multi-tool, I began the gruesome task. The pain was unimaginable, a searing agony that pushed me to the very edge of my physical and mental limits. But I pressed on, fueled by a primal instinct to survive. After what felt like an eternity, I broke free, severed but alive. I rappelled down the remaining 65 feet of the canyon, my lifeline now a testament to my will to live. I hiked for miles, my body battered and broken but my spirit unbroken. Finally, I stumbled upon a family of hikers, my salvation after 6 days of unimaginable ordeal. My story is a testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit. It's a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, we have the power to choose hope over despair, courage over fear. It's a story that has resonated with people around the world, inspiring them to confront their own challenges with newfound determination. My experience in Blue John Canyon forever changed me. It taught me the true meaning of gratitude, the preciousness of life, and the boundless capacity of the human heart to overcome. It's a story I continue to share, hoping that it will inspire others to tap into their own inner strength and live their lives to the fullest. Remember, the human spirit is the most powerful force on earth. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on hope.